Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. Finally, we're having a book related video. I'm so excited for this one. I haven't read at all during Vlogmas and even more so during the whole month of November, pretty much. So I really want a cozy night in fully dedicated to books. And this time around, I thought we would do a Christmas related reading vlog. I found out that Lauren Asher came up with a Christmas novella which is titled My December Darling, and I actually haven't read at all in my life a Christmas themed book, and now I'm really craving a Christmas book. If you saw my shopping trip, I bought The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score, but this one is shorter, so we're gonna attempt to read this one. According to my Kindle time tracker, I could finish it in 3 hours, so I thought this one would be the perfect to just binge read for the rest of this video. Right now it is midnight, so I will be finishing this video at 4 a.m. if we're lucky. But first, I thought we would react to my Spotify Wrapped as well. It launched today and I haven't even entered to the Spotify app because I want it to be a complete surprise. My predictions before we start with this: every single year, Tini is my #1 listened artist. My top song is one from Tini, and most of my listened minutes here are on Tini. I'm that obsessed with Tini, so I don't think this is gonna change this year. What I do think it's gonna appear here that hasn't appeared in previous years is that this year I've been obsessed with Emilia. I've been loving her songs so much, and I'm not really a concert girl. I only go to specific concerts that I'm absolutely obsessed with the artist, and this year I was really wanting to go to Emilia's concert, so that's kind of a signal that I'm completely obsessed with her. I didn't go because I slept on the tickets. Up until this day, I regret that decision, but she's someone that I'm guessing it's gonna be either my second or my third most listened singer. And on the third place, I'm honestly not sure. Could be Mia or Becky G. Becky G is also one of my top ones. I love her so much and her music is so good. She's kind of my second favorite artist, and now with Emilia I have kind of my top 3. That's kind of my predictions. So let's start with the Spotify Wrapped. Tini, of course, it had to be. Emilia! The day I listened to the most songs was October 21st. What was I doing on October 21st? I don't know. That could be my top song, La Original by Tini and Emilia. Okay, my top song. Top songs, La Original, Lágrimas. Yes, I've been obsessed with Lágrimas since last year. Una Foto, again, obsessed with that song. Posta and Ni de Ti. Okay, yeah. The Bridgerton soundtrack going strong. What? May was an era of romance, sad, trap, and pop. Sad, trap. No. June was my season of royal core, classic pop, and the other one I don't know how to translate. Okay. Emilia, Becky G, and Mesita. Who is Mesita? Moment of Truth. My top singer. Tini, top artist. Oh no! Okay, does make sense just because Tiago has a collaboration with Tini and one with Emilia, so that could be why he's in #3. I don't know who Big One is. I don't know what he's doing there. Okay, good to know. Thank you so much. Now, let's move on. Guys, I forgot about the advent calendar. What? Let's open day 5. Ahí está. Okay. Peaches already knows what this means. Mira, mamita. Ay, un gorrito, bebé. Mira. ¿Te gustó? Advent calendar done. Anyways. Let's start with the reading vlog, shall we? I have some cute little mini waffles. My mom made them for me. Fun fact about my mom, she's actually a very good cook. She doesn't like cooking. So every time she cooks something, you need to take advantage because she hates it. She literally hates cooking. And I have a cup of coffee here. I know it's midnight. I shouldn't be drinking coffee right now, but we need to stay up until we finish this book. So yeah, let me get you and we're gonna start reading. I think I forgot to mention that I don't know anything about this book. I haven't even read the blurb at all. It just appeared suggested on my Kindle intro page and I just downloaded it. So it's gonna be a complete surprise what happens. Let's see. I'm excited to see what this book is gonna be about because literally no idea. No expectations and no comments whatsoever at this point. It's set in Lake Wisteria. Okay, I haven't heard about any of these people. Still haven't read the complete new series that she launched, the Lakefront Billionaire series. I have only read Love Redesigned and Final Offer, but I don't remember any looks been mentioned or any Aidens, also any doctors. So yeah, I'm still pending to read Love Unwritten, but the only thing is that Love Redesigned wasn't my favorite, so that put me off a little bit to continue reading the series. I'm gonna finish it because Lauren Asher is Lauren Asher, but is it interconnected somewhere here? Don't know. Houston, I think we have a problem. I don't normally like female main characters that just hate the male one just because they're too nice. Like, that's not... Why would you expect me to believe that you hate a character because he's too nice, too generous, too perfect, too friendly, frustratingly thoughtful? Why would you hate him? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Every single time it happens on books, doesn't make sense to me. So, What is it with Lauren Asher that she loves to use Latin names like Martinez, Catalina, Gabriela? Is she Latin? I don't know. In Final Offer, she was Colombian. In Love Redesign, Mexican, I believe, which was 10 out of 10 because she used to use curse words in Spanish. And I just loved it because curse words in English doesn't hit the same as in Spanish. But again, don't like to read smut in Spanish. So that combination was just great. And now in this one, I'm saying that her family has names and last names from kind of a Latin origin. I'm not complaining, just curious. They're decorating gingerbread houses. I bet theirs is not going to look as good as mine yesterday. But how is this gonna go? I am loving him. He's like a little kid just trying to get her attention in any kind of way. The gingerbread house contest resembles a lot of Gilmore Girls activities. Well thought on that one. And the fact that he's already obsessed with her since the beginning. I would have liked to have a little bit more context. But again, this is a novella, so I get that the plot is kind of rushed on this one, but I'm loving it. He's been so sweet and he's truly obsessed with her, which I'm really loving. He bought a Lego set just to make her spend time with him. There is something about a man who will do everything to get to know a woman who is very closed up, but at the same time not push her boundaries more than she's actually willing to give. It's just... one of the best flirting techniques that I love from books. It will just make it every single time for me when a man is like, I'm gonna tear her walls down and I don't care how much time it takes me, I'm gonna do it, because they're not rushing it, they're not pressuring the woman to do so, they are willing to make the effort. It's just I love it. And this man is just too focused on doing so. Oh my god, I love him so much. Guys, I really wish this scene was a movie. I mean, it's the typical cliche Christmassy kiss, but it just does it every single time. I'm picturing in my head, but I just need a little bit more, because this one, I just picture the most perfect small town house. They are in the porch. It is very cold. The snow is on the ground. And then they kiss so romantically. I love him. Guys, I finished. It is 5:30 and I just finished my December darling. It was very cute, but I'm gonna refrain my thoughts up until I have had a few hours of sleep. I need to wake up in 4 hours to take Beaches to her grooming appointment. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up giving it 3 stars. But again, let me sleep on my thoughts, give you the final review at the end. It wasn't anything major, but it was a Christmas novella, so wasn't expecting too much. Everything was just cute but not amazingly romantic. But yeah, just wanted to share with you that it took me 5 hours and a half to finish, and now I'm just gonna catch up on a little bit of sleep before I need to wake up in a couple of hours to take Beaches. Hello everyone, so as promised, here is my review, my rating, and my opinions regarding my December Darling by Lauren Asher. I liked it, but it wasn't anything special. I mean, first things first, is a novella, so it is 200 pages, and in 200 pages I know it can be difficult to actually profoundly develop a character and a relationship, and just as expected that the story and the romance is not gonna be that deep. So taking that into consideration, the romance was so cute. I love the guy so much. He's just so in love with her, and how he respected her boundaries while still pushing her forward to just open up to society. It was just, I just loved it so much. I connected with that so hard. At first I thought it was gonna be an enemies to lovers based on what I mentioned, that he was instantly just hating on the male character so hard, but at the same time saying that he was so nice and so thoughtful and so gentlemanly. And I was like, girl, I don't believe you. How can you hate a person because he's so nice? But then as progressed, you see that it wasn't actually hate, it was more of her own insecurities and just her own personality that was completely opposite to the male character, and that just kind of pushed her back a little bit. So that's why she was feeling this type of way at the beginning. But the more he treated her with princess treatment, the more she softened up towards him, and the more I loved him so much. So yeah, it was just too cute. It was a perfect holiday romance. The setting, again, the first kiss, I just could vividly picture it in my head, and I was like, a perfect Christmassy rom-com. And then the epilogue I also really liked. I don't think I could say it's one of my ultimate favorite books ever, but it was a good experience for me to start diving into seasonal specific type of books. And yeah, I think I'm pretty content with my first Christmas book ever. It was a great choice. It was a very easy, very quick read. I also liked that it's mostly closed doors. There's just only one chapter and one specific scene that has spice on it, and still the spice is not that explicit, so that was something I really liked. Not that smut or spice bothers me, but it just contributed a little bit more to be this book more cutesy, more Christmassy, more holiday cozy vibes. So that was also a plus one. If you know Lauren Asher, she can write spice, and for this one it was nice to just be focusing more into the relationship and the princess treatment instead of a more physical connection between them. I think I would have liked to know, maybe I'm incorrect, because again, I haven't finished reading the League from Billionaire series or the Derriere series, so I'm not familiar if any of these characters appear on Love Unwritten. I do know that in Love Redesign we have the Lopez family, and I'm not 100% sure, but maybe we had a glimpse into this Martinez family into Love Redesigned, but it was very brief. It's just that in this book they mentioned Nicolas Lopez, which I'm sure is the brother of the male main character in Love Redesigned, but I don't know if any of these characters appear in Love Unwritten, because the story between Catalina, Gabriela, and Aiden, I want a book about that. I really want a book about that, because the way that Aiden treated Gabriela, it was just so cute, and you could see that he loves her so much. I don't know if these characters appear in any other book. I know that Love Unwritten is about Rafael and another person, not these two characters. So are we gonna have a book in the League from Billionaire series about Gabriela and Aiden? Honestly, I'm not informed in this aspect. If you know something, please leave it on the comments so that I can rush into catching up with the series specifically. But overall, I'm gonna end up giving this one 3.5 stars. Amazing, I loved it, and now this one has inspired me to start reading The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna wrap it up now. If you want to see a little bit more of my day-to-day life, feel free to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for Vlogmas. I'm also active on there, and I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.
Y también tiene que estudiar para entenderme.